Hey, what up, guys? I wanted to address a question that I'm commonly messaged and asked, and I recently just got sent to me again on YouTube, so I wanted to answer for you guys. My friend Scott P here says, Brian, I'm 125 pounds, I'm 5'8", and I'm 23 years old. I've been trying to lift weights for multiple years, and I've not really put on much size. I put on a little bit of muscle, but not a lot. And I don't know what diet to eat because it seems like I can't put on mass. Alright, so this question is asked me all the time, so this applies to anyone who's, sub, 140 pounds. If you feel like you're skinny, you can't put on mass. This is gonna address directly to you. The first factor that I'm gonna address is definitely diet. Diet seems to be the downfall of just about every single person I've talked to about this. You can lift 6 days a week, you can push the heaviest weight possible, you can do drop sets and all that good stuff that you've seen all the big bodybuilders do and whatnot. But if you don't supply yourself with fuel and building blocks for your muscles, how are your muscles gonna grow? So you gotta eat a lot. The trick is to eat until you're full and then keep eating after that. That's when you know that you're giving yourself enough food to bulk on, more than you're burning every day, so that you actually have building blocks, right? When I first started lifting to get muscle, I started at 130 pounds, if you can believe it. I was super skinny, just bones and everything, and what I did was I ate until I wanted to start upheaving because I was eating so much food, and then I put more food down. The trick is lots of milk and lots of liquids. Another thing that people tend to screw up in their diet is they either stay away from those really bad carbs or those fattening fats. Right? Both of those play an important role. If you don't have enough carbs, you're not going to get that pump that you see everyone getting in the gym. You're not going to have the energy to actually progress in the gym, which is going to make you grow less. And you don't have the ability to replenish your glycogen, which is what's stored in your muscle. Just believe me, that's a good thing. Fats, on the other hand, they control your hormonal system, your endocrine system, so if you're not having enough fats, you're not going to have enough testosterone and whatnot. Moving on from diet, the next thing you should look at is how you actually weight train. The most important portion of actually training is something called progressive overload. Basically, what progressive overload says that if you benched 135 pounds last week for 6 reps, you either need to put on more freaking weight next week, or you need to do more than 6 reps with 135 pounds next week. Now, if you're just beginning your workout routines, it's gonna be a lot for your mind to take track of what exercises you're doing and how much weight and reps you're doing. So a good thing to do for the first couple of years while you're still getting completely used to making lifting second nature is bring a logbook. And every exercise you do, write down how much weight was done for how many sets and how many reps. Next week, do the same routine exactly and improve on all of those. If you do that, you will grow. That's it. There's nothing to it. If you lift heavier weights than you lifted last week, you have to grow. If you eat as well, you're gonna grow really big. That's all it is. Some quick things of note that I know a lot of people screw up as well. Make sure that you're sleeping for at least 8 hours a night. If you can't get full 8, then get 7, but the next night get 8. If you're not drinking enough water, you're not gonna be able to work out as hard and you're not gonna grow. Make sure that you're getting at least a flow ounce per pound you weigh. Super simple, just have a gallon or a gallon and a half, you're in the clear. Another problem is that people don't go to the gym consistently. Go on a schedule. If you can only go 4 days a week, go 4 days a week, this week, next week, the next week, the next week, any week. You're always there 4 days a week. If you can go like 5 or 6, then even better, but make sure you're doing it every week. A lot of people complain to me like, oh Brian, I've been lifting for 3 years and I haven't grown. And I'm like, okay, did you skip any weeks? And they're, yeah, I was off for 4 months and I had like a vacation and I don't care. If you didn't lift, then how did you expect to grow? It's pointless. Lift consistently. Worry about your workout and your food. Supplements will do nothing for you other than supplement your already perfect regimen. If you're not already perfect, then all those supplements are pointless. So why spend so much money on them? Pay attention to your diet, pay attention to your sleep, and your food. Alright guys, I feel like I'm rambling a little bit too much, so I'm going to end this video here. If you have any further questions, let me know. I'm also going to do a couple more videos about, if you're on the opposite spectrum, you're trying to lose weight, maybe you're 200-300 pounds overweight and you're trying to get skinny and buff. I'll do a couple videos to address those types of people as well. Other than that, guys, hit the subscribe button that's below this video, leave me a comment, and I will see you guys in a couple of days. Ah! Yeah! Grow, motherfucker!